Hey, okay. So we're doing a quick live and off the cuff, as we usually do here. And if there's a delay, I don't know if you can see the delay.
No.
I love it. Okay, so perfect. So this is an off the cuff video. Wanted to chit chat with one of my authors at RMPStudio. We have been drilling away at her memoir, getting everything set up for her book launch. It's launching April 11th at 5 o'clock, or no, at 12 o'clock Eastern time. And we want to talk a little bit, just a little 5 minutes, kind of behind the scenes on what it's been like for her to publish with RMPStudio and also to publish her very first leadership slash a little bit of memoir book. And I want to introduce you to this amazing writer and coach. She's a Hudson coach, a very prestigious company that she is associated with and has been coached by. And so tell us, Miriam, how has it been to be writing the book? And just off the cuff, let's talk about your journey as an author.
Yes, thank you. I'm so happy to be here. Super excited. I am like over the moon. I am very happy because this is the moment I've been waiting for a long time. And I think what people don't realize is that it's a journey and you have many highs and lows and you get to meet yourself. I talk about that. Have you met you? It's a lesson that I learned from my daughter when she was growing up and having all the things that your kids teach you. And I'm really happy and excited because we're finally here. We have all the chapters completed and we have all the assets, like digital assets, and just seeing how we've had different even versions of every single piece of pictures, book
Mhm.
covers, a theme song. I mean, who thought about that? There is just no way that anybody has theme songs out there so if you're ready to come and publish, your book, like this is the place to be because you get customized everything. Like we are here partying, dancing. It's a lot of hard work, don't get me wrong, but we
Yeah.
do have fun while we're doing it. And I've learned so much about the publishing world, and I've learned so much about book writing and what kind of writer I am. And even that from beginning to end has changed. So now I found my voice and it's really been an excellent, amazing, transformational journey, and I can't wait to share with everybody.
Yeah. So would you say that you're a different person now that you've basically we've gone through your manuscript and the stories that you ended up selecting and now are going to end up in your manuscript, would you say that when you started to where you are now that you've shifted, and if so, in what way?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's like one of the articles I was an expert panel for, from manuscript to masterpiece. That's how I feel. I feel like I went from like writing basics and little things and journaling. And now I am a completely different person because throughout this journey, I also was able to go back, revisit some things that happened to me during my, childhood that I hadn't really faced. Some things you kind of just throw under the rug and you don't realize you're living with it and you're moving with it. And now it's going from invisibility to visibility. And I learned that through the coaching experience, the coaching training. I wanted to level up and I wanted to be somebody that was going to be able to take a whole different experience to the world. I wanted to reach wider, not so much higher anymore. I changed my direction.
Mhm.
And this has been the most transformational journey for me because I am definitely not the same person I was when we first started this journey.
I love it. I love to hear that. And it has been a lot of work, as books sometimes tend to be. But I'm happy to hear that you realize that, right? That you're like, wow, I'm not even the same person. So I'm gonna ask you one last question because we're making this short and sweet. And this is totally off the cuff. Um, has it been fun?
Oh, 100%. Yes, fun. I mean, the creativity is what I love. So I always crave creativity and innovation. Those are the things that if I don't have that, I am not happy. I am not having a good time. And because we've been able to do the book cover reveal, right? A whole experience about, hey, let me tell you what my idea is for a book cover. This is what I'm thinking about, the title even, right? And how to get that going, and then the creativity that comes with it, and then the innovation technology that we've been able to add throughout all this time, and then the theme songs and adding it in and being able, give me the courage even to go ahead and create my own podcast, Latina Mic Drop, gave me the ability to go and sign up to be a Forbes Coaches Council member. And it's given me a lot of courage, and it's all fun. Writing was something that I loved to do when I was a little kid, and I never really had like really honed in on it. I knew it all the time, and people told me, my English teachers loved me. Even when I went back to college, 15 years later, after you're supposed to go, I had even fans in that class telling me, oh my goodness, we can't wait to hear what you have to say, things like that. So it has definitely been fun being able to get back to the stuff that I love to do and get back to being able to share, because I love to share and I love to be of service. And now I get to, like creating a whole book, like tattoos and pearls of a story, of a title that has been sitting in my head for over a decade. And now we get to make it into this masterpiece. Like it's really been incredible and 100% fun. It's a roller coaster you do want to get on. Like it's a roller coaster you
Oh,
want. Yeah.
I love that
It's a
expression.
thrill of your life.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster you do want to get on. Oh, I love it. I
Yes.
love that.
Yes.
Oh, that
Yes.
is so cool. Well, thank you, Miriam, for sharing. We decided, for those of you watching, that we were just gonna, shoot the breeze and do off the cuff, because we've been working for a couple of hours today on making this happen. And of course, I've been working with Miriam. I think we're going over a year, maybe,
Yes.
perhaps maybe over a year, on making this book a reality. And through traditional means, depending on who you publish with, it's usually about 3 to 4 years before you publish. But when people decide to do hybrid publishing, which is what my company does, is we provide the experience. And one of the big things that I love, and I learned this from Joe Polish in his work on making whatever you do for a living fun and lucrative, of course. But fun is a big component for me, and I was glad to hear, Miriam, that it's a big component for you too. And boy, do we have some crazy adventure, fun stories when my son and I were there for the book cover reveal in the Bronx. And there's just so many adventures that we've had together, just working alongside. And so I'm really proud of you, and I love your story and the transparency that you brought to your story, and the fact that you selected now the chapters that are going to go into your book. And this is all about to be launched and revealed to the world April 11th, 2025. So thank you for shooting the breeze with me today, off the cuff. And final words for anybody watching: what should they know about your book?
Listen, what you need to know is that you're going to be a different person. The same way that I changed and the same way that I moved from beginning to end. I mean, and just everything that I've been through, I'm not holding back. I'm not a gatekeeper. I am the gate breaker, and I am ready to bring you on the journey and give you the blueprint so that you don't have to waste your time And you don't have to be on the train ugly crying like I was at some point, but Adriana saved me because that's how I became an author. And listen, that's the point. The point is that we can help each other out after we've been through so many things. And how do we teach others to do the same? And that's the goal. The goal is to give you the shortcuts to the leadership role that you want, or the business that you want to run, whatever it may be, however leadership looks to you, because to me, I was a leader before I even had titles. So it can happen anywhere, anytime. And that's really what I want to convey with this book. And I'm really happy and excited and can't wait to share. And I'm so happy that I did it with Adriana, with RMP Studios. And I can't thank you enough for all that you've done throughout this journey and what we will continue to do, because we still have way more the pathway to get there.
Yeah, absolutely. So awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that. For all of you watching, make sure that you subscribe to Miriam's channel so you can get notified of her book cover, her book launch April 11th. There's a little notification button on the bottom. Subscribe to her channel, and let's help support her on and celebrate with her April 11th, 2025.